when we are talking in the context of MSME, the major problem is that no professional people are coming into the industry. Reason being, most of these companies are run by and owned by the families. And family people would always like to have their own people inside rather than hiring the professional. Whatever professional we are hiring, either they are on the production side, manufacturing side, or the marketing side. But nobody is actually going in for the management side professionals. There are two reasons behind it. Number one, that mostly family-run business have a lot of people in the family to fill all the seats in the organization. Second is, the professionals which are coming, they are coming with the background of what they have been taught is all the corporate world. Their talking, their behavior is entirely different than what the medium and small industry is having. So what happens is when they talk about big things which normally go overboard the. Second problem is whatever our children are studying, we are doing one big mistake. We get our children educated very well, and suddenly after coming out of, I don't say IMM or ISB, maybe very other good institutions, we directly put them into business. That's a major problem in MSME. What happens is that we don't train them to work first and then come into the organization. If I give you my own example, I have two sons. My elder son worked for 1 year out of the industry, my own company. My younger son worked for 2.5 years with Airtel. Only then I let them join my organization. They know how to work for others rather than coming directly and sitting in their own. Normally what is happening in our kind of industry, I mean the size of industry, medium and small, we have no defined responsibilities. What is happening is that the child come in, or the boy or girl, whatever it is, come into the organization. Their work is not defined. What I call is they are not gainfully employed. Their sphere of working may be different than what they are put in to work. And second is, they are not gainfully compensated also. Normally what happens in the family-run organization, elder son get the big chunk, younger son don't get that kind of privilege, or younger daughter, whatever it is. So then this disparity creates a problem. So what I suggest to the people is that you must have a family constitution. How the family is going to run the business. What are the responsibilities of each and everybody. And each and everybody has to be looked after well according to their needs. Like maybe one child is not married, other child is married, he have children, he have wife, his necessities are different than the other one. So you cannot put them together in the same bracket. So you have to take care of these things. But until and unless you make a family constitution, it is very, very difficult to run the organization. If you talk about my company, we are now 84-year-old in the same business and the bicycle and related industry, but we have diversified also. What my father started was something different than what we are doing today. In 50s, my family took a challenge, went to Government of India to get the import of bicycle banned. And we were successful because Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Lal Bahadur Shastri was industry minister at that time. The import of bicycle parts was banned. So the industry came up quickly. Then late 50s or early 60s, we realized that whatever being exported from India in bicycle trade was either meant for African market, Middle East or Southeast Asia. That means there was no value addition, only the volumes were there. So we took a drastic step. We entered into the European market, which was unheard of that time. No European could trust that India can produce bicycle components which can be utilized by the European industry. We went into the American market, we went into the Japanese market. That was a big change. That was the biggest challenge. But once we entered into that market, these markets, a lot of people started going into the market. Otherwise we were still volume-based exporters, not value-based exporters. We added more value to our product than volumes. That was the big challenge we faced, and we overcame that challenge.